So there we have the horses are barking.
They're so unique. People just haven't learned about Mustangs. They bark.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll probably just play through this. So yeah, so this is good. I mean, I just kind of flowed right into a butt scratch on Bailey's, but then I pulled back to give Kira some room so that we didn't get too much crowding going on.
So like right there, what was your sense of Bailey's that you had to communicate with her? Don't come in so sharp.
Yeah, she was just kind of coming in a little, not really quick, but I was just kind of slow it down just a little bit.
Yeah.
So, and it was just a slight touch on her.
Yeah.
There again.
Yeah.
So that was kind of that kind of play bite was coming in.
Well, and she's sort of testing on whether she can boss you around there and say, okay, I'm going to tell you where to scratch or whatever.
Right.
Does it feel like that to you? I mean, that's what I'm watching with her, with her energy.
Mm-hmm. Well, it kind of was just, yeah, she was kind of coming in, not terribly pushy, but yeah, she was just kind of seeing, you know. Let's see, she's coming in again. And this time, instead of coming in, she came nicely into the side instead of more towards into me. Mm. She came to the side, which is politer. That's more of a, I'm coming in to connect. I'm not coming in to move you, or see if I can move you.
And see that right there, she's got her ears back again. Like, you know, you talk about when they're listening, they're somewhere in their past.
Yeah, and she could be thinking that, or there's a lot of activity over here just outside the pen. That looks like Lucy, and Lucy's a little agitator. So some of that could be. But yeah, that wasn't those aren't angry ears. Those are just either thinking ears or reflection ears.
When she's pushy like that, when she, you know, right there just bringing her face around and you took a step away from her face, are you aware of what it feels like in your body, in your gut, her energy? You pay attention in that way?
To an extent, I guess. I just, that was more just, I stepped away going, didn't really appreciate that. And so instead of, most people would have blocked her or struck at her. And I was like, no, I'm just walking away. Exactly. And then Kira came in and it was asking nice. And then Bailey's really walked away. But it's just a little bit. She's over there thinking, oh, here's the, yeah. Clarissa got really upset at Shirley for some reason. And then Bailey's came back in, and then she squeezed right in between the two of us. But then we went into, you know, Kira and Bailey's are actually grooming each other a little bit. And so that was kind of sweet.
I was just working on revising chapter 1 for the second edition of Listen Like a Horse, and what caught my attention again as I was going through it was the parts about how people tend to take these things personally. So
right.
Instead of just backing away as a communication that says no thanks, people will often take it personally and want to turn around and punish. And I think that's a huge distinction and a huge awareness to bring to people's attention. Is the difference between
Yes.
claiming your space.
Well, in one, I mean, we had a great example with Clarissa and Shirley. Clarissa went, I'm going to punish you for what you did. And she basically made a statement, and she moved Shirley out of there, and then she chased after her, and then they were done. I mean, that's one option that is really overly stressed in natural horsemanship. What happened between Clarissa and Shirley, I might see that in the entire herd once in an entire day.
Mm.
The other 99% of the time, when a horse will choose to walk away if they want to disconnect or they don't want to interact,
right,
or they're being pushed or what have you, they will just find a space where they aren't being troubled or bothered or whatever you want to call it.
right.
So, and that's the same with, instead of, that was disrespectful, so I'm gonna, slap your neck, or I'm gonna bop you on the nose, or whatever. It's kind of like, well, that was that was a little pushy, or that's how you chose to come in, and I just chose to walk away. It's the same thing as if she chooses to walk away. Then it's kind of like, oh, you're walking away? Well, I'll just walk away the other direction.
Just like
and
that.
then, like here, she's like, oh, well, wait. So.
Well, and see, this is what I love too, because your feel of it is so similar to mine. Like rub, 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 scratch, scratch, and there comes a moment where it is time to just walk away. It's not gratuitous scritching or trying to earn their trust kind of scritching. It just is a feel that's, okay, that part's done. I'm walking away now. There's a feel to that I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's just an obviousness to you when to step away, apparently for no reason, but there is a reason.
Yeah. And that again comes down to feel, and then there's all those little things going on that are just hard to be captured on video.
Mm-hmm.
But this is kind of cool because they did that and they synchronized that move.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing, when we do this, voice could probably just mute the video so we don't have the wind noise and the dogs barking, because just a thought moving forward.
Sure.
Because there's not, it's the voiceover. So
yeah.
That just kind of started. I was like, gosh, this wind noise is annoying, and the dog's barking,
Right.
So yeah, it's just now we have the video, and now we can kind of, we can do the play-by-play, and then there she's kind of being pushy with her nose, and I just kind of, there's a little bit of blocking there, just so she didn't come up and bop me on the head with her head.
Well,
but,
it's also a communication that you're meeting her right there. You're not retreating from her pushiness, but you're also not controlling her.
Right. And I'm not escalating it.
Exactly. Because you weren't exerting any pressure other than what she was putting into you.
Right. Yeah.
That's another big distinction.
Yeah. It's again, it's that it's the non-violent, non-dominant martial art, where you're using your energy, you're protecting yourself, but you're not adding to it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not using fire to, so often it's like, oh, there's a fire burning, let's throw more fire on it.
Mm-hmm.
Or, and again, there she is kind of again.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was good. Then she went away and then relaxed into it.
There's,
So
yeah, there's a lot to that, meeting them right where they're at, but not pouring more fire on it. That has to do with self-confidence, knowing yourself, not
mm-hmm.
not doubting yourself in the moment, just to say, yeah, I see you, I'm right here too. And not pushing, like you said, not getting powerful, try to be powerful over them, but also not doubting yourself. And I think that is part of what builds the trust. Like she knows, oh, George will meet me here. Oh, George is right there. And I think that is what lets her relax and not do it anymore. She's
Mm-hmm.
already explored you in that way. And
Yeah.
because you didn't escalate, then there's really no reason to escalate.
Yeah.
Hi, Kira. She's so cute.
Yeah. And we're just helping Bailey's get to be as comfortable and safe to be around as Kira is.
Mm.
It's just getting to the point that the two of us are understanding each other. And some of it is like, well, can I push like this, like I would with a horse? And that's kind of like, well, let's not, and not so much as like, yeah, I could handle that, but could Alice handle that at 5 foot and 92 pounds? No. And the thing is, Bailey's could end up, with a human that's half my weight and a foot shorter than me is a possibility. So, I mean, I can get in and not play rough is not the right word, but I can, I can bear hug really well. I mean, that's as good of as a, I can match their physicality at a level that a 220-pound man who knows where his balance is can a lot more. I mean, kind of like sumo wrestler dude. But that's a skill or an ability that, a guy half my weight or a gal half my weight may not be able to pull off.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I love
and
what.
Holy cow, they both came to the gate. Like, hey, where are you going?